Bitcoin's ascent into the financial mainstream, an in-depth analysis. The rise of Bitcoin, from obscurity to global phenomenon. Bitcoin, alongside its lesser-known counterparts, has captivated global attention, evolving from a niche interest to a significant player in the financial world. Initially, it was the domain of a select group with specific ideologies, but now it's winning over mainstream investors and sparking a revolution in digital currency. Despite Bitcoin's meteoric rise, especially during the pandemic, its price remains volatile, leading to questions about its future role in everyday financial transactions. The path to crypto mania. The crypto craze took off with Bitcoin's value skyrocketing amidst periods of significant drops, defying skepticism from traditional financial circles. In April, Bitcoin peaked near $65,000 before experiencing another downturn. Still, early investors saw substantial returns, with the cumulative market value of all cryptocurrencies, including Bitcoin, Ether, Tether, and others, hitting approximately $2 trillion. Despite this growth, the crypto market is known for its high risk and volatility, influenced by regulatory changes and market dynamics controlled by a small group of influential investors. Bitcoin's legitimization journey. Bitcoin, now over a decade old, is increasingly seen as a legitimate asset, comparable to gold, especially among institutional investors. Financial institutions are preparing to accommodate this demand, with new safeguards and services for regulated investors. In the US, Bitcoin profits are taxed like other assets, and significant events like the public debut of Coinbase Global Inc. have bolstered its legitimacy. Central banks are exploring digital versions of their currencies, further acknowledging the blockchain technology pioneered by Bitcoin. A potential milestone would be the US approval of a Bitcoin ETF, making it more accessible to retail investors. Bitcoin as a transactional currency, a work in progress. Despite interest from major companies like MasterCard and PayPal, and public endorsements from figures like Elon Musk, Bitcoin's use as a practical currency remains limited. High volatility and transactional inefficiencies hamper its widespread adoption for everyday purchases. The underlying blockchain technology and the mining process add to its complexity, making Bitcoin more of an investment vehicle than a currency. What drives Bitcoin investors? Investors are drawn to Bitcoin due to low or negative yields on traditional investments like government bonds. The fear of missing out, coupled with Bitcoin's record-breaking rallies, fuels interest. Believers in Bitcoin see it as a hedge against inflation, much like gold, due to its limited supply. However, it lacks backing by physical assets or dividends, making it a unique investment case. Risks in the crypto world. Cryptocurrencies are not without their dangers. They've been associated with cybercrime and regulatory uncertainties. The loss of passwords can mean significant financial losses, and most pension funds remain cautious. Global financial regulators are still figuring out how to manage the crypto market effectively. The demographics of Bitcoin. Users, prominent investors, and a significant portion of institutional investors are already engaged in the cryptocurrency market, with a growing interest indicated by surveys. Bitcoin's comparison to gold stems from its scarcity and independence from government-controlled monetary policies. Understanding. Bitcoin. Bitcoin is unique as it's a digital-only currency, not physically tangible and not backed by any government. Its value is based on consensus among its users. The concept was introduced in a white paper in 2008 by the pseudonymous Satoshi Nakamoto. The core technology behind Bitcoin is the blockchain, a decentralized ledger that records transactions. The mechanics of Bitcoin transactions. Bitcoin operates on a decentralized network without central authority. Transactions are verified by miners who use substantial computing power to solve complex puzzles. Successful miners are rewarded with Bitcoin. The process is designed to prevent duplication and maintain security and integrity in the network. Bitcoin's future and competing cryptocurrencies. Despite the emergence of thousands of cryptocurrencies, Bitcoin remains the most recognized and valuable. Others, like Ethereum, serve different purposes, while stablecoins like Tether are pegged to fiat currencies. The methods of investing in Bitcoin vary. each carrying different risks. In conclusion, Bitcoin's journey into the financial mainstream is marked by its unprecedented growth, increasing legitimacy, and the challenges it faces in becoming a widely accepted currency. Its appeal lies in its novelty, the potential for high returns, and its role as a hedge against inflation, but it comes with significant risks and uncertainties.